Hi, meet Greta Thunberg. Greta was born in Stockholm, Sweden, January 3, 2003. Greta is a 17-year-old environmental activist. She participated in a TED Talk at only 16 years old. In her TED Talk, she told the story of how she learned about climate change at age 11. After learning about climate change, she became depressed and stopped talking, eating, and lost about 10 kilos of weight, which is about 22 pounds. Afterwards, she was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome, OCD, and selective mutism, which is only speaking when necessary. At the end of her TED Talk, she stated, "We've had 30 years of pep talking and selling positive ideas, and I'm sorry, but it doesn't work. Because if it would've, the emissions would have gone down by now. They haven't." She also said, "Yes, we do need hope. Of course we do. But the one thing we need more than hope is action. Once we start to act, hope is everywhere."
Greta has been involved in many protests and debates, one of the biggest being the Fridays for Futures movement. She created this group to encourage students to skip school on Fridays in order to make change in her government's environmental policies. She began this movement by skipping school every Friday at 15 years old and sat by herself in front of the Swedish parliament. Eventually, other people began to join her. They currently are on week 113 of not attending school. In March 2019, there was an estimated 1.4 to 7.6 million people that came together for environmental protests. People from about 128 different countries showed up to help make environmental change. Greta sailed the Atlantic Ocean to New York City instead of traveling by plane. This was a 2-week journey that she took from Plymouth, United Kingdom. This journey across the Atlantic Ocean created no carbon dioxide emissions. The term fleek scam became popular because of her. Fleek scam translates to the idea of flight shaming. This encouraged people to stop traveling by plane since it emits CO2 and is harmful to the environment.
Not only has she protested in her country, she has also protested in front of the White House for environmental changes in policy. She has even talked with former President Barack Obama. Obama said that she's one of the world's greatest advocates. Hillary Clinton has also said that she is one of her favorite gutsy women. Furthermore, she has testified in front of Congress. Instead of making a long and lengthy speech, she gave a copy of the 2018 Global Warming Report. This report included the impacts on economics and climate. She stated, "I am submitting this report as my testimony because I don't want you to listen to me. I want you to listen to the scientists, and I want you to unite behind the science, and then I want you to take real action." Greta has also addressed the United Nations at the Climate Action Summit in 2019, located in New York. This meeting was filled with government officials, business leaders, and other world representatives. This is one of her more famous appearances in the media. During this speech, she called out several leaders for not doing anything about climate change. She said, "You are failing us, but the young people are starting to understand your betrayal. The eyes of all future generations are upon you, and if you choose to fail us, I say, we will never forgive you."
She was even on the front cover of Time magazine in May 2019. She was portrayed as the next generation leader and was on the magazine's 2019 100 list of the world's most influential people. Greta continues to speak out against environmental injustices. She does so through her social media posts on platforms like Instagram and Twitter. She is still able to speak out and make change through her social media platforms, even through a global pandemic. Overall, we should all aspire to be like Greta Thunberg and make environmental change no matter how small. She is a great example to us all, showing us how passionate we should all be about saving our planet.